Have you ever wondered how the concept of trade and commerce evolved over time? How did our ancestors decide what was fair and equal in a transaction before the invention of money? In the beginning, there was bartering, an ancient method of exchange. Picture this. A farmer has a surplus of wheat, but he needs a new plough. He finds a blacksmith in need of wheat and trades his surplus for the blacksmith's extra plough. This system worked well in small communities where everyone knew each other and could easily figure out what was a fair trade. As societies expanded and individuals began to refine their skills in specific trades, the process of bartering began to spiral into complexity. Let's consider a fisherman and a weaver. If a fisherman was in need of a new fishing net, he could offer a basket full of freshly caught fish to the weaver in exchange for his work. But what if the weaver was allergic to seafood or simply didn't need that much fish all at once? The fisherman would be hard-pressed to find a valuable resource that could be exchanged. We have another of a potter and a hunter. The potter might have needed some animal skin to adorn his pottery shop, but if the hunter already has all the pottery he needs, then a barter would simply seem impractical to him. And it's not like the potter could readily offer something else of equivalent value, considering that his primary trade is pottery. Consider a farmer and a jeweler. The farmer may want a gold necklace, but a sack full of grain doesn't equate to the value of a finely crafted piece of jewelry. And the jeweler would not be inclined to accept such a trade, as it wouldn't a fair exchange of value. Then we have the jeweler and the dairy farmer. If a jeweler needs milk, he certainly can't trade a diamond necklace for a jug of milk. The values just don't align. And the jeweler can't consume all the milk the necklace is worth before it spoils. In such scenarios, bartering becomes a challenge, a puzzle that isn't easy to solve. It became increasingly clear that a more efficient and standardized system of exchange was needed, one that could attribute equal value to unequal goods, ensuring that both parties benefit from a trade. So the question arises, how did they overcome these obstacles? The solution was to create a common unit of value, a unit of account. This didn't have to be something physical like gold or cowrie shells, but it did have to be something everyone agreed had a certain value. This unit of account would be used to evaluate and compare the value of different goods and services. For instance, if a society settled on certain value equivalencies, then individuals can trade their goods accordingly. Take, for example, the jeweler who has accepted gallons of milk as a trade. He struggles with the predicament of not being able to consume all this milk it spoils. However, they would face an issue as they be able to consume the goods before they deteriorate, unlike those who aren't burdened with figuring out what to do with high-value, non-perishable items. This development in trade and commerce was a game-changer. It made transactions smoother and more efficient and paved the way for the complex global economy we have today. The invention of a unit of account was a crucial step in the evolution of trade, making it easier for people to exchange goods and services and allowing economies to grow and flourish. So next time you pull out your wallet or tap your card, remember the long journey of trade and commerce that brought us here. From the simple barter system to the creation of a unit of account, the evolution of trade and commerce has shaped the world we live in today.